Today is Wednesday, the 31st of January, 2017, and those of you who have watched my past videos will recognize this room and this wall here. This is the library, as we call it. At the moment, it's a storage room workshop. I'll show you over here. All my tools and equipment are over here, and some tools over here, all stacked and thrown together. And we've been so busy with other things. When you have a huge house like this, and Karen with her pie baking, and me with my translations and other work, you just have to accept the fact that things don't get done the way you'd like to have them done, or at least not in the time frame you imagined. We hope to have this room done over a year ago, and it's still basically a rough construction zone. But that's okay. I mean, when you've got 22 other rooms, you don't have to worry about it that much. And we would like to get it done, however. And here, this wall underneath the windows here needs to be finished soon, because our heating man is retiring, and he would like to get the radiator, the heater, installed in this room before he completely quits his job, quits working. And in order to do that, we have to close up this wall. Karen was going to plaster it, but for a number of reasons, we have decided to leave it open as it is and put drywall in front of it. We have avoided using drywall wherever possible in this house because it is a protected building. It's a historical building, and we have tried to restore it as an original condition as it could be. However, here behind the radiator, we need a surface that won't be sensitive to the heat, and these stones that we've put in here tend to expand and contract, and so of course things fall out. So what we're going to put in is drywall with a reflective coating on it behind. It won't be visible, but it'll be smooth and it'll be even, and I'm going to get to that now. And when I get the drywall cut, I'll bring you back. The first thing that has to be done is the baseboard has to be cut. I have the drywall, the gypsum board or whatever it's called. I have it cut, but I have to cut the baseboard down there at the bottom. And I have a little saw that I'm using to do that. It's very noisy. Well, we got them in, and they fit really well. It's just going to have to, the left one is going to have to be raised a little bit on the right side so that it matches up a little better at the top there. That's no problem. I'll just put a screwdriver under there or something and lift it, pry it up, and then I'm going to screw it on, because I'm going to screw these gypsum board sheets on, because there are wood beams behind them, and I can just screw them on all four corners, and they'll be fine. Then we'll put some thin plaster over them, and the reflective coating, paint them, and then our heating man can put the radiator in. We'll be done with this corner, this edge of the wall at least. Then I can put the windowsills on, and slowly we'll get this room ready to go. The windowsills are here somewhere. I've made them already. Yeah, they're in the corner over there. So I better check them. I better check that they still fit then. And I have to put them in before the radiator goes in, I think. Although the radiator probably isn't. No, it isn't that high. So there you are. It's about 2 in the afternoon, I guess, and the temperature outside is, I'll tell you in a minute here. 7 degrees, so that's what, 46 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. So it's quite warm. It's kind of unpleasantly cold, warm, strange. As you can see out the window there, the weather is anything but very nice. It's very gray. At these temperatures, there won't be any snow, but that's January in Germany. That's the way it is. February isn't going to be a lot better, but March will already. It'll start raining then in March, but never mind. It'll be nice in June or May or sometime. Let's hope. Cheers. See you later. Well, I thought I'd bring you up to date on my little project here. It's Thursday now, the 1st of February, and the main part of this job is done. I've got these plasterboard pieces in, and it turned out to be, like always, a bigger job than I expected, because I had to put in filler behind so that I'd have a place, I'd have something to screw it up against. If I didn't fill it from behind, then when I put the screws in, of course, it would just bend the plasterboard and break it eventually, because it would go so far back. So I had to put wood in behind. It wasn't a big problem. It took a little more time, like I say, than I expected it to, but that's always the way it is. And now I'm this far done. What happens now is I will mix up some plaster-based filler that is used to cover up the screw holes in the crack between the two pieces there. I will put that on and then sand it lightly. Then I'm going to put the reflective coating on and then paint it, and that project will be done. Then when the plumber comes, he can connect up the big radiator that goes in there, and we'll have this room a little bit further along. It'll be nicer to work. We have a nice wood stove in here, of course, so it isn't really necessary to, you've seen this stove before if you've seen my videos. It isn't really necessary to heat the room with the radiator, but if I want to do a quick job in here, I don't want to have to make a fire in the stove, so that's taken care of. And also, I managed to arrange and sort my tools. I put the power tools in their cases and boxes on the right side there, and have my hammers up where they belong. Some of the other power tools on top, and so when I need things, I'll be able to find them without having to search all over the place. Okay, that's it for today. Thursday, the 1st of February. I'm going to go downstairs now, and I think I'm going to alter Chef Tush apple crumble recipe. I'm going to make a pear crumble. I'm going to try it anyway. I've got a bunch of pears that need to be used. They're kind of soft already, so it probably will come out to mush, but that's okay. Mush with crumble on top will be good anyway. Thanks for watching, and be back with you as this progresses. Okay, I just made up some filler here for this drywall. Most everyone has at one time or another probably done this, so it's really nothing to make a video of, but as long as I'm here and the camera's here, this is some special kind of filler that you don't need to use tape. You don't need to use tape on these cracks. So just fill it up, and then I'll sand it. Then I'll sand it down, and we'll be able to do the final preparation on it and paint it.